Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharida. Welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you all so much for the love and the continued support of my channel. A little parched, y'all forgive me. All right, you guys, today's video is my favorite video to film. It is about my current obsessions. So if you want to know fragrances that I cannot stop wearing, I cannot stop spraying, can't get them out of my head, just full-blown obsessions, then just continue to watch. All right, you guys, so I had already talked about this first perfume, and honey, I realized I was not recording. So here we are. Hopefully I can keep my same level of excitement, because I was going on about this fragrance while it was not recording. But this first fragrance, you guys, I ordered this fragrance when I was on vacation in Hawaii. Didn't know nothing about this collection. I think I just happened to see it on Fragrantica maybe. And I looked at the notes and I went to the website and I ordered immediately, direct. Now, this fragrance is from the Crazy collection from the House of Oud, and this is Bonbon Pop. Listen to me. If you love peach, if you love musk, this is a requirement that you get your nose on this fragrance. I kid you not. This fragrance is so addictive, and for some reason, yes, it is a sweet, it's fruity floral, it's gourmand, but this is so sexy to me, and the notes, nothing about it says sexy. But apparently, the musk they are using in here, it is just doing something to me. This thing gets me riled up. I'm like in a tizzy, and I'm literally wanting to chew my freaking arm off every time I wear it. If I had to guess, this perfume is probably at its halfway mark, more than likely. The way I was completely enamored with and obsessed with What About Pop when it came to my collection, the same way with Bonbon Pop. You guys, please, 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 please get your nose on this when it's in wider release. This is brand new. So for right now, I think you can still only order this directly through the House of Oud, but rest assured, just as Ruby Red, it will be released, you know, in more retailers and websites, probably in the very near future, because this is perfect spring, summertime gourmand fragrance. It is very sugary sweet. It has the brown sugar, okay, in the base. You've got coconut, you have peach, you have the musk, the very, very sensual, addictive musk, and it is just amazing. There is definitely an ambery quality about it. So it's like, it's got some freshness to it. It's got this beautiful, you know, white peach and coconut, bergamot at the top, but it's got this warmth to it because, like I said, brown sugar, amber, okay? The notes, you're getting all of that. Now in the mid, you have the jasmine and patchouli, but it is just there making sure that this doesn't go into some, you know, childish gourmand that is too sweet, unbalanced. The one thing about the House of Oud, baby, they know how to balance a fragrance. All four of my House of Oud fragrances are gourmand fragrances. All very, very elevated, grown up take on gourmands, all of them. This thing is magical. It is magical, and I dare to say, this is tied with What About Pop as far as my favorite House of Oud fragrance. Now, quick soapbox rants. House of Oud, I ordered this, I was waiting 10 days, you guys. I ordered direct, was waiting 10 days, hadn't heard nothing about my fragrance. Now, I know it's new, but this wasn't a coming soon. It wasn't a pre-order. This was order. I placed my order and I'm waiting and nothing. I had to send an email to follow up with them and say, hey, is there an update? Has it gone out? When do you expect for it to ship? Because honey, I ordered this forever ago, and I'm up here watching Gabby Loves Perfumes just go on and on about the fragrance, and I'm like, girl, I ordered mine weeks ago. I want to get in on the good smelling too. And they sent it out the same day. It arrived 2 days later, but I'm just like, really? I had to follow up on my order. This is the second time in a row this has happened. Same thing happened with Ruby Red, okay? House of Oud, with these prices, honey, y'all gotta do better. Anywho, back to this amazing fragrance. Chokehold fragrance. You can wear this to work, okay? You can wear this on a sexy date night, because I'm telling you, if he likes it sweet on you, if he loves like that brown sugar gourmand vibe, this he is going to love on you. Peach lovers, I do think you have to love peach to like this one. Like, it is white peach, and peach is just a tough note for people, and I feel like you do have to be a peach lover. But honey, if you're just a gourmand lover in general and you're not sure about peach, okay, you don't have a lot of peach in your wardrobe, just give this a sniff. I cannot wait for this to be in wider release, because this is a necessity, and I am going to be wearing this thing out on my channel. I'm gonna be wearing it out on my body, and this is a stunning gourmand fragrance. Again, Bonbon Pop by the House of Oud. Okay, now this next one, you guys, was actually sent to me from the brand. First of all, when you see the dent, after 4 days, and not because it has poor performance, it is because I have worn this 4 days in a row, and I cannot stop spraying it, and I'm obsessed. Chris from the Perfumeness never lied when she said that SAKURA by Ormonde Jayne is the best cherry blossom that your arse will ever get your nose on. This thing is stunning, okay? Cherry blossom through and through. However, there is just this air of femininity and warmth to this that sets this thing apart. I feel like, you know how you feel when you put on like your Delina, like you feel pretty. Like, ain't nobody looking better than me this particular day and time when I have that perfume on. And the same is with this one. I was just like, are you kidding me? They engraved the top with my name on it. Can y'all see that? They engraved the top with my name on it. When I tell you, this is, if you love florals, you don't even have to be into cherry blossom. If you have not a clue about cherry blossom, you're trying to get something like that into your collection, or if you're okay with cherry blossom, you just haven't been wowed by any, give this one a try, because this thing is a 10 out of 10 floral fragrance that you must get your nose on. So this opens with green notes, bergamot. You've got some lime, coriander, pink pepper, orange. I think it's mandarin orange. And it's so beautiful and so fresh and you know, fruity, sparkling, all the good things that we know, you know, from an opening of a fragrance. It goes into this amazing floral, musky, cedary fragrance when it starts to dry down. So in the mid, you have cherry blossom, you have cyclamen, freesia, lily of the valley, osmanthus, violet, rose. Complex bouquet of florals that is just, I mean, femininity. Like this, the way this bottle looks, okay? We matching. The way this bottle looks is the vibe of the smell. You have this beautiful, when I say beautiful, base of tonka bean. You get the tonka bean. You've got the musk, you get the musk. Ambery quality, okay? So I'm saying it's got this beautiful floral, you know, bright citrusy, fresh thing to it, but it's also got this warmth to it, which makes it so beautiful and addictive almost. You have Madagascar vanilla in the base. You've got this very creamy sandalwood, again, musk and cedar, but this is a star, okay? I don't have anything else from this house. They've sent me another fragrance that I'll talk about probably in an upcoming video. I feel like that one is very balsamic and probably better suited for fall and winter, but we will get into that one at some point on the channel because it's beautiful. I got a discovery kit, but so far, like just the one fragrance that I have really been diving into, this house is just, whew, okay? Cherry blossom, done like I've never smelled it before, because I have a few in my collection, but I'm not like a cherry blossom stan, you know, like that. But honey, this one, look at the dent. Look at the dentation. Okay, we're here. We're here, and it has not even been a full week because this thing smells gorgeous. Okay, get your nose on this one. This is SAKURA, again by Ormonde Jayne. All right, so this next one is from the house of Xerjoff. You guys, before this fragrance, I didn't have any fig anything in my collection. Not that I wasn't a fan of fig, it's just so many fragrances that I want to get my nose on, but just hadn't gotten around to it. Of course, I've smelled Gris Charnel. If you ride with me, you know that fragrance didn't work out on me in particular. And I just think it was my body chemistry, because when my daughter wore it, I was like, what the hell do you have on? You smell really good. And she'd be like, Gris Charnel, and I'm like, oh, okay. It don't smell like that on me. Overture by Xerjoff is phenomenal, okay? Phenomenal. It's so funny because what I'm getting from this fragrance is what I thought I was going to get from Zahira by Bulgari. That one was supposed to be ylang ylang, cinnamon, benzoin. And it was missing so many of something. Like, it's just notes that were needed to help this fragrance out. They just weren't there. It wasn't sweet enough. It was just missing so many components. But this one is giving me everything I thought I was going to get from that expensive fragrance. Not saying this is not pricey. She pricey, but hello, Jama Shop to the rescue. Got her for the price of a designer fragrance, okay? So this fragrance is fig leaf, okay? But it still comes across as fruity. I think that there is more than just the fig leaf in here. I think there is the actual fig fruit. This smells so beautiful. OMG. You've got cinnamon, okay? And cinnamon can be a tough note for me because it can be done in a way that is too spicy, too sharp, just not well blended. But as I always say, this house knows how to blend a fragrance. Trust and believe, rest assured, 100%, they know how to blend a fragrance. And blended, they have done. This fig leaf is sending me. And now it's probably gonna start a whole fig influx into my collection because this one I am obsessed with. So though this is a little green, it is not overly green at all. So if you fear, you know, fig leaf, like it's just been way too green in fragrances in the past, fear not. This is balanced with this beautiful magnolia. You've got some orange at the top. Then you get to this ylang ylang and cinnamon. Hello. What I thought I was going to get from the Bulgari fragrance, but did not. Also has some jasmine and rose to balance it out. It's just there to balance it. This does not come across as something overly rosy, you know, overly white floral, none of that. The star to me is going to be this gorgeous, it's like this woodiness to it. It's this cashmere wood and sandalwood in the base, and it's very woody. It's very woody, but it maintains a softness, and I would say this is unisex leaning feminine. It's sweet, it's got some incense and amber in there, vanilla warming it up, but it's still one that you can wear for spring and summer. Like, this is a spicy, ambery, woody fragrance that will work all year, in my opinion. Now, for summer, you may have to save this, you know, for a date night, but that greenness, again, keeping it fresh, the magnolia, the ylang ylang, it's just a gorgeous combination. There is the sensuality to it, some presence, and it is obsessed 10 out of 10 for me, and I love this. Now, I got my nose on this not intentionally. This wasn't even, like, I've heard people mention this on their channels. I think Simply Aisha has mentioned this before. I think I've heard Demi mention it. But my subby sent me a sizable decant of this, and I don't remember what my first thoughts were when I smelled it. I remember spraying it, but she gave me like 3, and it's like, you know, when you smelling 2 and 3, 4 perfumes at the same time, it's like nose gets overwhelmed. You don't really experience the scent. You're like, from this one to this one to that one, and it's like, I don't even remember my first impression of this. But I was watching a Lollipops video. I think it was How to Smell Rich. I will link her channel because I love her content. And she convinced me to actually pull the trigger on this because she made me get up from the couch, go upstairs, because I was like, Overture, I have a decant of that. Honey, gave it a real wear, oversprayed it, sprayed it on my skin, and I was like, holy, I wore it to bed, and I was like, holy sugar honey iced tea, this is beautiful. So yeah, okay, I've gone on about this long enough. Get your nose on this one because, honey, if you like cinnamon ylang ylang combo, you want something with some warmth to it, some freshness to it, a little bit of fruitiness to it, perfect for spring, summer date night. Overture by the House of Xerjoff. Get your nose on this one. All right, so the next one, y'all, I have had this one in my collection for some time. And for some time, I have been trying to not talk about it, trying to save it for summer. But I'd say it's hot enough and I can't keep this under wraps no longer. I talked about this in my May tray. SUNSCAPE by Pearlescence is so dang delicious, okay? Not one that a lot of people talk about, but you watching me right now, you need to get your nose on it, all right? This is indie perfumery, stunning qualities, okay? This house, this is the sister company of Gallagher Fragrances. So if you're familiar with the house, they don't play when it comes to performance, honey. This is melon, and it is bright, and it is citrusy, and it is floral. And you would expect with notes like this, it's just not gonna stick around. Honey, this sticks around. You need to be committed, okay, for at least a good 8 hours on if you have chosen this one for your scent of the day, because she is not going to leave the skin like you would think a bright, melon type fragrance with some florals in it to balance it out would do. It is gorgeous, okay? I didn't have any fragrances in my collection featuring melon. Honey, if you are trying to smell like melon, honeydew, I almost get like watermelon airheads, but make it a perfume. That is what and it's so funny that the top of this bottle is the color of what? A watermelon airhead, because that's what you don't smell like. If you love, this is not classified as a gourmand, but I feel like I'm getting a gourmand vibe from this. This is fruity floral, but you smell like a snack. So let me give you all the notes of this fragrance because it is quite complex and like it's all, I'm telling you, this is a vibe. If you're looking for something that has some presence and you're trying to stun, but you want to be, fruity, floral at the same time, this is the one. So it opens with melon. It has brown sugar, lime, ginger, solar notes, or Texas sunshine, as they, like to say. It's got some incense, olibanum, which to me are one and the same, but this is how Fragrantica has it listed. Bergamot, sweet orange, violet, vanilla, and lupine or blue bonnet. Combination of notes that are just, okay, you don't really know what to expect, but I was like, I'm intrigued. I want to smell this one. They gave me samples of everything first, and I got to decide what I wanted. I smelled this, and I said, I'm gonna need me a full bottle. Put my sister onto this. She has been layering this with her Kaili Yum Pistachio. So listen, if you're looking for stuff to layer with the Kaili, layers beautifully. This one is just, I mean, it is just, you need it. You need it, okay? To me, it doesn't list like musk, but I feel like the way this lime comes across in here with the ginger, between the lime, ginger, and the violet, it's all coming together to create like this bold, like how you would get a heavy musky presence from like a Tiziana Terenzi, or the way the musk is in God of Fire. The way those notes come together in this fragrance, you're getting that kind of a vibe. So if you know that you're not a fan of that type of scent profile, I would definitely test this first. I don't think this would be a safe blind buy unless you know you love melon, because the melon in here is melanin, okay? Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And again, just gonna be a vibe for spring and summer. This is SUNSCAPE by Pearlescence. Okay, so we are down to the last one. I featured this one before on my channel. I think my opulence video, Modern Opulence. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out, because if you're trying to smell rich, then that video is what you need to be watching. But this one is LESEDI La Rona #3, and this is from the House of Graff. You guys, the bottle, the presentation, I mean, this is an emerald cut diamond. but it's not really a diamond. It's a crystal. But the way this bottle feels in my hand, like, this is luxe, okay? This is gorgeous. This is a rose and saffron fragrance, okay? And you are getting rose and saffron all day. The rose does not come across as anything overly mature to me. It's got some violet in there that's giving a powdery quality. You've got a little bit of labdanum in the base. So I don't know if it is because of just the labdanum, but I feel like the way the saffron comes off in this fragrance, you're getting a leathery touch from the saffron as well. So if you don't like that type of vibe from like a saffron note, this one probably won't be for you. But I find I am not a fan of leather unless it is with labdanum or saffron. I don't like a straight up leather note 9 times out of 10. It's very, very challenging to me. Like, I can smell it and think it will smell nice, like, but on someone else, not me. I'm not a heavy leathery girl, but this is so gorgeous, okay? Very, it's like seduction, okay? You've got this fleshy rose, you've got this sexy saffron, it is sweetened up a bit, and this is spring, summer date night, okay? You can wear this all year, but spring date night, because you want to add like an element of sex. This is when you pull this out, because she is sexy without trying too hard. She's not too loud, she's not too heavy. She, you know, this is not gonna announce your presence, but you gonna smell her when she gets, you know, within an arm distance of your space for sure. This has good longevity, and I just think this is a house that I can't wait to explore more, because this one really, like, it's beautiful. It really blew me away, and I'm very, like, I'm obsessed. When I want to smell like opulent, I'm trying to get my rich vibe on, cover myself in this, and it's mission accomplished, okay? I think Harris is carrying this now, but I bought it from Graff Direct. So if you want the whole, you know, presentation is your thing, order direct, because it's actually cheaper if you order direct. And yeah, like, I don't think you're going to get the presentation if you order it directly from Harrods, but from Graff Direct, the presentation was on a 12, honey. On a 12 out of 10. Never had presentation quite so stunning. All right, again, this is LESEDI RONNA 3 from the house of Graff. All right, you guys, so those are my current obsessions. These are all just so, whew, okay, they're gonna blow your mind. Get your nose on them, and also drop me a comment below. Let me know fragrances that you have been just completely overspraying, can't get enough of, obsessed, and you think that we should know about them as well, okay? Because I'm always looking for a new current obsession. All right, you guys, so I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Double check, okay? Make sure that subscription button is grayed out, because you will be watching one video, YouTube will be sending you more videos, and you think you're subscribed, sis, you may not be. So double check, give the video a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content, and I will catch you guys on the next one. It is real, YouTube. I love you all.